So we're back over here, and we are gonna just be going very light. We got our catch pole, right? See if we see any iguanas. We saw a couple last time, and we have the low-powered air rifle. Like I said, that's why this, is important to have different type of tools with different strengths, just so you can be very versatile, right? So we got that. Let's walk back here, see what we can find. All right, let the games begin. This right here is just an absolute stunning property. Let's check trap number 1. And it's closed. Trap number 1 is closed. Huh. Okay, we'll have to investigate that. Trap number 2 is open. Trap number 3 is open. Trap number 4 is open. Let's see what's going on here. There's the bait. The bait has not even been touched. This is supposed to be able to attract raccoons or possums. Rain or shine, even if rain got on that and that bait got a little stinky, they should still be interested in it. That's new right there. Iguana. Fresh too. I see some iguanas on the other side. See him right there. So I don't know if he's the one that did that, but we're gonna have to look on this side and see if we can find any. See, the tide is really up. Last time we were down there, we were seeing barnacles. Huh. Nothing looks too out of the ordinary, which is kind of I guess nice. And sometimes sometimes some of these jobs I get, or sometimes some of these jobs I guess they're kind of easy. Like, I'm just here and basically I'm getting paid for my time, whether I catch anything or not. It's to put the traps, and it's to come patrol the property, make sure there's no invasive creatures or pests. It's just like maintaining it, So whether I catch something here or not, it's still a win in my book. Because like I said, I'm getting paid per visit out here. And a lot of you guys are asking, like, hey, is every job per iguana, or what's your rate? I'll be honest with you guys. I say this a lot, but it all depends. Depends on what the job is, where it's at, how many creatures are there and how easy it is or hard it is for me to catch. So this customer, we talked, and I was just like, yeah, you know, it seems like she's never seen the animal. You know, if there was a lot of them, then you'd, you know, obviously know if they were iguanas or raccoons. But in her response or her, you know, complaint, she's never seen the animal. It's just that some animal is leaving droppings by the pool, and we thought it was raccoons. Well, I thought they were raccoons, but you know, turns out it could be iguanas. So that means we're gonna set these traps, all these traps. We're gonna take all that bait out and we're gonna set them for iguanas. But wait, let's see what was in this trap because it was closed. Nada. It seems like the rain shut it out. But you know, these people out here, obviously, they can afford, you know, have a contractor, a trapper as myself come out here and, you know, do the trapping and make sure that it's good. So far it's good. I think that there's one iguana or two of them or a few of them out here. Can't see them right now. We don't, you know where these silly guys are at. It's always a game of trying to find the iguana. But anyways, there's evidence of a big one right there. So we'll take a photo of that, send it to the customer, and then we're gonna set our traps for iguanas. Yeah, we don't gotta worry about raccoons. I don't think this is their thing. We thought it was them, but nope. It's gotta be one of those silly iguanas. Yeah, it's baking out right now, y'all. It's very hot. But check this out. What is this? See that? What is that? Whoa. It's like some type of berry or some type of date or something. It's bright colored. Interesting. I've never seen that. Maybe it's another food source for these iguanas, another reason for them to pass by here. Might be able to pick up an easy snack. All right, let's go put all this equipment away. And let's go get the rest of the traps and let's start throwing strawberries in these things and start catching them. One thing about an iguana, I'll tell you guys what, they love strawberries and cantaloupes and mangoes. I'll tell you, but if you want to know one thing about an iguana, I'll tell you what. They love mangoes, strawberries, and cantaloupes. Look at this. I know where I'd be every day. I know where I'd be every day relaxing after work. Well, at least there's no poop. And guys, this might be an easy job. This might be a case of, you know, just a couple iguanas moving through here, not really living in here, but, you know, moving in here, you know, moving through the property, throughout the backyard, using the facility. They got a basketball court, they got a tennis court. You know, the iguanas get to do all that stuff, you know, use all that stuff if they wanted to, like, you know, eat or poop by it. And yeah, maybe go by the pool, you know, use the bathroom, and hey, party's over, it's time to go. Silly iguanas. If it's berries that these iguanas want, it's berries that these iguanas will get. Oh yeah. Wow. Wow, these are organic strawberries too. Oh my gosh, they are so much sweeter and juicier. Notice how they're not huge like the other ones, they're a lot smaller. Dang, dude. I don't know if I want to wait. Wow, these are good. These are organic strawberries. I don't know if I want to waste these on iguanas. But they're so sweet. They're a lot smaller than regular strawberries, but they're so red and juicy and sweet. It's insane. Iguanas, though, they will love this. Put a couple berries in there, just a little bit. You know, that's all it takes. Oh, some fell. This is perfect right here in the shade. Right there in the shade. And what we'll do is we'll just get these berries. They're small, but an iguana can see this from a very long ways. Like, this stands out because this color is not really in nature too much. So put that red berry right there. Leave it right in the trap. Some nice berries right there, more juice. You know, more juice, the better you make it, you know, more nice bait you put, the better chances you have of getting those guys. But he should be able to see that and then just crawl right up in there. Yeah, that's so good right there. Damn, I need to get more of these berries, dude. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And yeah, you want to make sure that the traps are in the shade. Like I said, just throw berries out there. If there's anything around here, any little iguanas or mice or anything, guys, even a small raccoon or a possum will go in there too. So berries, guys, strawberries is good. It's just that usually strawberries are expensive, but here we had them on sale. So yeah, we'll just go from the behind there to do that. Let's go bait the other ones. Shoot. All right, we know a big iguana is moving around here. So right here in the shade, perfect, you know? All right, out with that stinky stuff and with some berries. Yeah, but the good thing is like right now we're trapping for raccoons and iguanas because, like I was saying, a raccoon will still go for a berry. But unfortunately, the bait did go spoiled from the rain. That's another thing. When you're setting traps, right? You're setting traps. Certain baits will get spoiled if it gets rained on. Just keep that in mind, because if you set a trap right before it rains and the bait gets, you know, rained on, it's gonna spoil by the time like the sun comes back out. It's gonna be nasty, and that's just sabotaging your chances of catching whatever you're trying to catch. And it's heartbreaking because sometimes you got to drive, you know. Sometimes you got to drive. Well, sometimes I got to drive like 30 minutes away, go check some traps. But, you know, get rained on, you know, just. But with these berries, I think we'll be good because we can throw just whole berries in there too. And I don't think that would go bad. We angled it good, so can't go in the water. Hopefully. No, we angled it good, it should be fine. I don't see if an iguana goes in there or a raccoon goes in there, how you can go inside there. But that's good. So as these lizards are like jumping through here, you know, that I guess that's where they're crossing. It's just not a lot. It's not a lot of lizards living out here, but there's a decent population. It's not a huge infestation yet, but it's still a population of them. It's just not a lot. Because if it was a lot, all in these trees would have iguanas. We'd see a lot more activity. We're still seeing a lot of activity. It's just not, you know, the iguanas are just moving through here. They have it, these iguanas out here have it the best, guys. This is where they live. They get to experience this all day, every day. Like pools, you know, the water, the seawall. These guys are chilling out here all day. So those guys are pretty lucky. All right, we had another trap right here. And I wanna get that trap. Wait, where was the poop at? The poop is over there. Yeah, so we wanna get a trap by that poop. So we'll get this trap and put it over there. All right, well, nothing ate that trap either. Nothing ate that bait either. Nothing hit that trap. So like I was saying, I don't know if it was just the wrong species or if we got sabotaged by the rain. I'm gonna just say it's both, and it's time to regroup. It's easy as that. We're gonna just regroup real quick, get some fresh baits out there. Like I said, guys, whatever the creatures are that are doing this, like they'll eat. Like if it's an iguana or a raccoon, oh, that's what I was trying not to happen. It will eat this. So look, we got this lip right here. I'll tuck that buddy right up in there like that. And you see that poo? Yep. So this trap is tucked in right here. Just tuck it. All right, perfect. All right, this trap is tucked in right here. It can't go anywhere. Right? So get our delicious strawberries. There we go. And in theory, we should have a trapped iguana. Or animal. Just keep it just like that. Perfect. We'll just throw one more for that silly guy. For good luck. He'll probably be back out later. Boom. All right. So we got some traps set. Let's head on out. Can't go in the pool. This is the next best thing. But we actually can go in the pool when we go fishing out here. Customers are huge fans, and they said that they come out at night, I can fish, go in the pool, all that good stuff. Water feels good, and we get to eat a nice snack right here. Gosh. If you haven't tried organic strawberries, it's probably one of the sweetest things you ever have. I think I used to pick them back in the day as a kid, but you know, since then, you know, I guess everything has been farm raised or something, but very sweet strawberries. That's the difference between regular strawberries and organic strawberries. The organic ones are so much sweeter. Full of good energy. All right, let's keep hunting. All right, guys. Well, good news. We came back the next day and checked that out. We got 3 iguanas trapped. All 3 of them traps hit, guys, on the outside. 2 of them went off, but there was nothing inside there. But look at that, guys. 1, 2, 3 3 iguanas. Whoa. Caught in the traps. Insane. Look at those guys. I'll check that out. These are all adults, guys. So these are some of the iguanas that have been just roaming around these seawalls, kind of hiding about in the trees. Yep. Look at that. Finally got them in the traps. This one looks like a female right here. Insane, guys. It's honestly really wild. It's honestly really wild what's happening here in Florida. But it is what it is, guys. It is a tropical climate, and these are exotic creatures. They can survive. So, hey, I'll show that to the crusty. Not gonna believe it, guys. You just keep circling the parking lot. It's all fun and games until there's just a massive iguana. It's all fun and games until there's just massive iguanas, guys. Look, there's another one right there. Where is he? Iguanas start taking over parking lots, nursing homes where people can't really do anything about it. We get hired out here, guys, all the time. Different jobs, different locations to do iguana removal. So, new job right here. We just can't shoot because of the school, and that's just what it is. We're allowed to catch them. It just has to be live. All right, guys, there we have it right there. We got him. Hold on. Saw a big one. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at all those iguanas. I got some good news and I got some bad news. We have been hired to catch all these iguanas, but we're not allowed to use the air rifle because of the location of where we're at. Ain't the area that we're at, guys. We are right next to 2 schools and a nursing home. That's who hired us, the nursing home. You can see it right there, man. Just a massive field of iguanas. We could go out there and take them out with the air rifle, but rules are rules. Sometimes we just gotta follow orders. But let's just count them out. 1, 2. Can't see it in the camera. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have potential here. There's probably about, maybe 50 iguanas that live here. It's about noon right now, and I'm with the Iguana Ninja. What's going on, Ninja?
Yo, what it is.
Yeah, me and Ninja have been prospecting this job for a good minute right now. We just wanted to come and see. So, CJ, I showed you the video, dude, yesterday. This whole entire field, bro, was just like, it was like full of like dominating iguanas, Some big ones, some males, some females. There's only a few of them out right now. But I was here like around 4 p.m. So I don't know if that's the time we should probably come back here and check, Here now in fall, guys, it's getting a little bit hotter, a little bit later in the day. You guys can see it's pretty overcast, and there's just a few iguanas, but we brought CJ out here so he can try to catch some more of them alphas, man, because we're getting a higher bounty for those guys, CJ.
Oh, yeah. We need them all.
Exactly. And I told them, I know you're asking, why don't we just use the air rifles here, but I already talked to them about it, and they said that we can do it, but we just got to do it that way just because of the circumstances, This is a nursing home right here, and sometimes they'll even come right up in this court. Look, there's one right there, dude. Oh my gosh. Come right up in the courtyard, eh? Yo, oh my gosh! Oh my! That is nuts! Look at this game hole they have, guys. It's like a water slide right into the lagoon. Oh, that's nuts! If that doesn't say breeding season, guys, I don't know what does. In and out the woodworks, baby. Nursing home. We're getting paid $dollars for every big one that we catch, $dollars for every small one we catch, and $dollars for any juvenile or baby that we catch. Grab right there. Whoa! There he is right there. But this joker right here is a big. That color, indicative, guys. Breeding season is definitely amongst us right here. Giant alpha like that just prowling the edge of a parking lot. You just don't see it like that. This might be a gold mine right here, y'all. A lot of them were dark brown, green, and they were just hiding in the trees. They were not being seen. Now, it's like the complete opposite. They brightened up, they've gotten bigger, and they're out on the prowl. But they have this right here. That is a dewlap. And he'll use that to fend off rival iguanas, puff up, make himself look bigger and badder for the females, and just use that also as like a thermal regulation device. There's only one word to describe this, guys. So walking this weed line was quite interesting. Seeing the iguanas kind of scurry into the wood line, but we were able to pick some out. So I think with the right strategy, maybe a trap, maybe some bait, we'll have better luck. But until then, we got to use this catch pole. They're still easy to catch. We'll weed them out and we'll get all the bounty. Nothing will escape. So after talking with the property manager, he said that he noticed the iguanas appearing at the nursing home about 5 to 6 years ago. First he saw a couple of them, but then soon there was more and more, and they were getting closer and closer to the parking lot. It was very critical that I checked this whole entire property from the front and the back to see where the main spot was.
We can't use the rifle here.
And my suspicion is back here, in this area, this little reservoir.
And if you see, there's one alpha right there, and there's another one right there. The main property area that they want to fight for. Got this little peninsula, little pond right here. See some fish inside there. Female right there, perfect. This is what I'm talking. Oh my God, there's a big one. There's 3 alphas back here. This is what I was talking about, guys. They want the best place. And they don't seem to care.
Look at that.
Just a whole field full of iguanas. Get this out, guys. Right now we are at a nursing home, and there's been reports of a lot of giant iguanas that are out here. Now, we just got hired out here to do the removal, which is fantastic. However, we are right next to a school, so we cannot use any air rifles.
No, I was telling the property manager myself, I was like, dude, it's gonna be a lot harder. But he says that it's gonna be a conflict with the board out here, and we don't want any type of conflicts at all. Plus, there's a school right over there, and we're at a nursing home, so we want zero conflicts. We just wanna remove whatever we can. You can see it right there. Just a massive dragon, guys. An absolute giant. We're gonna get our catch pole ready, see if we can walk up right to him. Just keep circling the parking lot. It's all fun and games until there's just a massive iguana. Guys, look, there's another one right there. Where is he? Iguanas start taking over parking lots, nursing homes, where people can't really do anything about it. We get hired out here, guys. Different jobs, different locations to do iguana removal. Job right here, we just can't shoot because of the school, and that's just what it is. We're allowed to catch them. It just has to be live.
Dance with the iguana.
So right here was super important. Basically trying to cut off the iguana from his escape route.
Might not work out.
Basically trying to beat him to the spot. Easier said than done.
Yeah, we're gonna tell them we're gonna definitely have to use air rifles here. Yeah, we're gonna have to use air rifles here. This guy. Oh my gosh. Shoot. I see why they don't want me to use air rifles. There's so many cars. And we are next to a school and a nursing home, but hey.
So it's a shame that These iguanas are pets gone wild, basically escaped. Now they're breeding in Florida. If only the proper authorities could have put stricter rules in the past to prevent animals like this from becoming invasive species. You said there's a big iguana right here? But under the car? He's big, he's looking at you. All right, hold on. Oh, wow. Iguanas are known to hide around cars and sometimes hitchhike rides around the city. Just scared him out. Oh my gosh. See where he goes. He's in there, right? Yeah. Dude, this is nuts. He might have got away this time. Traps facing the game holes will be a great way to capture these invasive iguanas. Got it, got that little dragon. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, he's trying to confront me with his dewlap. Whoa, sheesh. This is a confrontational iguana. Oh wow. Whoa, shoot, whoa. I need to watch out before I get bit by this one. I'm behind him. That's insane. There goes another one. We're gonna have a field day out here. I almost guarantee if we throw some bait, the whole forest will come alive with iguanas. You know the story on these things. There are pets that have escaped. Before, they used to go for hundreds of dollars. But now people are paying hundreds of dollars to get rid of them. That's why you got to be careful when you buy pets. You need to know what you're buying. Make sure you can care for it for its whole life. If not, it might turn into an invasive species. And who said iguanas didn't like coconuts? They love living in the trees. Look at that little bugger. Just a fat little lizard going up there, going his little nest, his little burrow that he's got made up over here. All right, guys, we are on the back side of the retirement home, and check it out, guys. It's another retirement home area, and you guys heard the rules. Like I told you guys, we are allowed to remove the iguanas, but we're not allowed to use the air rifle. I know, right? Where's the fun in that? Well, I'm about to show you guys real quick. All right, super simple. This is one of the inventions that me and CJ came up with. What do you call it, CJ?
A catch pole 3000.
That's right. We gotta show you guys why it got that name, right? One catch pole 3000 and one bag for some iguanas. Let's go see if we can remove some and collect some more bounty. Since we agreed to do the live capture at the retirement home, they recommended us to other communities in the surrounding area. So we basically go there with me and my friend CJ, as known as the Iguana Ninja, and boy oh boy, the reports weren't lying. So I get sometimes I can be silly, but at this job, they told us that we have to be quiet because to show respect to the residents, some of them are, you know, trying to relax. It's just about weeding them out. Weeding them out one at a time. Look at that. Healthy specimen right there. Big bull iguana. He's in the bag. See all that damage. All the erosion that's sped up. Trees have been cut. It's a nightmare. Like I said, if you have iguanas on your property, at some point you're going to be spending time and money cleaning up their mess. I recommend you just get fake plants. Some people are okay with that. Iguanas are territorial, and some of them do have their own space they want to guard, especially by bushes or other structures that could provide shelter, protection, and who knows, maybe a home for some females. Massive populace of these little dinosaurs out here. Another good one. Big flashy dewlap. That is wild, guys. Look at that. It's so big compared to his face. It's like, why does it have to be that big? It's like, hangs all the way down. It's just a big dewlapped iguana. CJ's been good. But he's been experiencing some pain with the toothache. So I give that boy some credit, man. He's still been coming out, still coming to work, still slaying iguanas.
Oh,
but, you know, leave in the comments, get well CJ soon. He'll be back out here in no time.
all right, you got him. Look at the pattern on that one.
Fat one.
Nice grab. Some that were orange. Now we're back here and there's some that are like green, kind of polka dotty.
So we bagged the female, kept going on along our route, and lo and behold, in the corner of CJ's eye, he spotted what appeared to be 2 massive iguanas.
Iguanas in the bag. You got them. Whoa. Nice. This little joker is not going to be trying to break in these backyards no more. But do you see what I see? You see him?
Yeah.
That might be the granddaddy right there. I'll hold that guy. There's so many giant iguanas over there, bro. Looks like we're gonna have this job for life, right? They don't want us to use no air rifles out here. Like we said, retirement home, 55 and older. We can catch them. We can. Oh my gosh, this one being alpha right now. We can catch them. They just have to be live. Yeah, it's out, man. Barricade. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. These guys are not like pythons that are afraid of people. These iguanas don't really care about being seen or about people or, shoot, even animals that are much bigger than them. They're not fazed by them, guys. Dominant. Like their behavior, it's too dominant, guys.
Iguanas are big terrestrial lizards. They can live on the ground, live in the trees, live by waters. And they're very formidable. They have plenty of defenses, and that's probably one of the reasons why they act, you know, pretty dominant, especially around where people are living at. A lot of people are afraid of them, and iguanas are not afraid of much.
Oh, damn.
Oh, he's heavy?
Yeah. It's heavy, heavy. Fat monkey.
That's got to be the biggest one back here at this job so far. Look at that. It's funny, he was hanging out right here by this pump, guys. Right there. That's his little territory. He's guarding that for whatever reason. Giant invasive iguanas right in their backyards. Look at that thing, that dude.
Yeah. It's a 10-pounder for sure, maybe 11.
All right, man. Great grab. We got 2 more to put in the bag. Remember one thing, these iguanas are invasive species, and it's an ecological problem out here. If you're dealing with invasive iguanas, feel free to contact me and my team. We can come out there and assist you with your iguana removal needs. Whichever way you prefer, we can do it. Help you put them in the bag. Once again, man, another great job in the neighborhood.
That's about all we have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope you understand the circumstances at some of the jobs. You know, we just got to make do with what we can, but stay tuned because we are going to be shooting and using air rifles at some other iguana removal jobs.
11, 12,
of course,
14, 15,
not
16.
Around anywhere that might be controversial, like retirement homes or schools.
Friend Raj, the Iguana Man with CJ, the Iguana Ninja. We're signing out, y'all. See you guys in the next video. Peace.